Let's answer the question of our students.
My name is Andrea. We have been married for 3 years. However, in the beginning, I found out my husband was lying to me. I discovered that he has been using me for my house and he wanted to go back to his ex, who has a 9-year-old daughter. But this woman didn't want anything with him because she had another life. But he made a whole drama, and I found this out through a voice note. And when I found out about this, we started to fight a lot. And he broke his phone. And he stayed for a long period of time without his phone. However, he had to buy a new one because he works as a driver. And as an excuse, he wanted to add this woman on his phone. And still, he added her behind my back. So the fight started again. And even we spoke about separation. And I believe that there is no reason for him to have this woman on his WhatsApp. He say that he's speaking to his daughter, but in my mind, I don't know if it's true. So hell came back again. I asked him to leave the house, but he doesn't leave. I told him to change his SIM card because I don't want him to speak to her. And I believe this is my right because of everything that has happened. And it's a fight. And I don't want to go back on my decision. I don't feel comfortable with that, having this woman in between us after everything that happened, and he doesn't change. And we are fighting a lot, and I want him to leave my house, but he does not want to leave because he's there just because of his daughter. And he's saying that I am being selfish. What do I do?
Let's go, Andrea, and to the students too. Not so much to Andrea because she's over this point already. But to those students that are following us, you heard that Andrea learned about a lie, that her relationship, according to what she's saying, we're not listening to the other side. Usually in the program, we answer the question as is made, and the side that is asking the question. But through what you're saying, that at the beginning of the relationship, you learned about a lie, that all this relationship was based on a lie, on a false intent. He was with you using your house to go back to the ex. But still, you got married with him, am I right? Still, you went on and moved on with him. So the tip is the following. You cannot have a relationship where there's lies. Put this in your head, you student from the love school, you who are single, and you want to be an intelligent single person who won't suffer ahead. Put this as a priority in your relationship. There must be truth that love may exist. Love cannot be based on a relationship where lies exist, where falsehood, dishonesty. It cannot happen. Simply, it cannot happen. And this is biblical. If you read Psalm 101, King David himself said, "He who works deceit shall not dwell within my house." So lies, deceit, remove all chances for a healthy relationship. Unfortunately, you, Andrea, you went on with this relationship and now you are paying the price. Am I right? And I see that what you must do, if you really cannot trust in him and he insists be in contact with the ex, you must understand, contact with the daughter, he must have. The girl is 9 years old, he must have contact with the daughter. Now, to speak with the ex, to have this contact is needed because the girl is 9 years old, unless she has her own mobile phone, is a direct contact, but the mother must know what the daughter is doing. She's a child. As long as he do that in a clear way, transparent way, and preferably in front of you, due to this past, and this may sound as a controlling way to deal with it, but he must build trust. And when we must build trust, we need to change our habits, we must accept some sort of accountability. It's different from jail system. The jail system, when the person commits a crime, a mistake, either they go to prison, or when it's not that serious, they have to wear an ankle tag, and they need to present themselves once a month. They cannot leave the country. They have a certain freedom, but not total. Why? Because they need to reconquer, build again from society and justice. In relationship, it's not the same. When you commit a mistake where you showed lack of character, now you have to have some restricted freedom. You cannot have secrets on your mobile phone, hidden accounts. I want to speak to the ex, but not in front of you. I want to speak to my daughter, but not in front of you. No, you will have to have certain restrictions, and this is fair, because you broke trust. In a healthy relationship, this is not needed, but in a sick relationship or in recovery from past wounds, it's needed to have certain limits to reconquer this trust. So if you are willing, your husband is willing to do that, it's okay. But if he insists on hurting you, lying to you, you say that you want him to leave your house because you believe that this relationship is over, there's no way to move on with it. So if he refuses to do it, what you need to do is to look for a lawyer, solicitor, to know what your rights are in regards to this. If today's video helped you and you know someone that could benefit from it, share it with them, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you may do so now. See you later.